Well, Merry Christmas. How's everybody doing out there? Today is our little Christmas party. We've all recovered from the flu. And so now we have a party, but it's just me and Wes and Gail. And you guys, of course. It's no fun unless you guys show up. And, of course, that was Sleigh Ride. So we're starting off with a little festive deal. And, I think that's such a classy song. For some reason, I don't know. It's just a classy song. And I love all the parts in it. And it's pretty involved little tune. Anyway, fun little song. I've always wanted to do a fingerstyle version of that, but that never happened. But anyway, so here we are. Thank you for joining us. You know what? This is going to be our last show before the New Year starts. So it's a combo of Christmas and New Year's. And so I want to thank all you guys viewing for all the times that you've been in here viewing. So the last couple of weeks, during Thanksgiving, our little grandson was really sick. And I guess that's where we all got it. Gail got it really bad. Wes got it. I got it. And but now I'm much better. And you feeling better, aren't you, Wes?
Yeah.
Good. So Wes is here. Gail's working the board, and we're all set, ready to go. And so here's what we got coming up today. Now, I wish you guys were here. Because, we all have this common interest. We're all down on the jazz road, going wherever we are. I wish we could all get together, and we can at the Jazz Fest, and it's so much fun. But I wish you were here for a real bona fide party. I'd get out my most expensive whiskey just for you guys. And, but anyway, today we got a few things. We're going to play Name That Tune again. And we got questions of the day. We got a bunch of announcements. Again, this is the last show till next year. And, because next Thursday is Christmas Eve. So Santa's coming.
Next Thursday's Christmas.
Oh, it's Christmas. Wednesday's. Okay, got it. Christmas. So we don't want to have a live stream then. And the next one's New Year's Day. And you guys will be all hungover, so there's no point in having a Christmas part or a live stream then. You guys, myself included, bloodshot eyes. It's not pretty. So anyway, now I wanted to ask you guys, we're thinking about, for the next year, changing the time and the day. Would you guys, if you would be so kind, tell me what would be a good time and day for you guys to jump on this? I know, it'll probably be impossible to find one that's good for everybody, but, we used to do it, on Sundays? And then we did it. Didn't we? We're doing it on Wednesday nights sometimes, Wes.
I mean, yeah, we're bounced around for a while. I don't really remember. It's been so long.
Yeah. And so, but anyways, if you wouldn't mind putting your 2 cents in, we'd love to hear about that.
My 2 cents is let's do it at night because it's later and more people are around, and then I don't have to wake up so early and feel like I'm scrambling to get everything done and have all day to work on it. And you too.
Me too. Yeah, that's a good idea.
And there's more viewers at night. Simple
True.
as that.
Yeah. Funny, I had a friend of mine here working. He's a wonderful guitarist, and he's a great handyman. He can do just about anything. So he's just a super nice guy. And he was over here while we're planning the live stream, and he's like, I had no idea you guys put this much thought into this thing. Yeah. Anyway, so it might not appear it, but apparently we do. So, Wes, take it from here.
Okay. Well, we're not sure when we're going to have a show every week, so I'm not going to show that. But if you guys comment in the chat, that helps the show move along. And so if you have any questions related to jazz or guitars or whatever, just go ahead and ask them in the chat. And also respond to the stuff that we just asked, including what's the best time for you to watch this live stream? And then also what day works best for you as well. So thank you. All right, so we have James McNamara here. He says happy Thursday, or as I like to say, Friday Junior. Nice. Mike Brandenberger is here as well. Both those guys are in Texas. Gordon's in the UK. How's it going, Gordon?
Gordon, what's up?
Guitar Vox, Drizzly, Wisconsin. We are doing better. Thanks a lot. Mark Larkins is here. Hey, Mark. Jim Champlin over in Albuquerque, and Tom over in Connecticut. What's going on, guys? Jeff Himes in Nashville. How's it going?
Jeff, what's up?
Jerry Boynton from Colorado. Jerry B, what's going on, buddy? Steve K in Olympia. Big Steve, how's it going, man? Butch up in Washington as well. Hey, Butch. Good to see you, buddy.
Boy.
There's Jim in there. How's it going, Jim? Down in Moore Park. Let's see. Jazz Daddies. Is that? I don't remember who that is. Eddie Davis, maybe. And I think that's about it.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining us. I really appreciate it. Again, it's no fun if doing this by ourselves. So get on the message board. So far it looks like people are saying, evenings, 7 o'clock are cool. 6:37-ish, Thursday at 7. I think that's a good idea. That sounds kind of neat. A great idea.
Thursday at 7 is not a good time slot because there's football going on right then.
Oh.
But football's almost over.
Football. They play the football. Yeah, I've watched more football since my grandsons started playing. Although they didn't get to play this year. I don't understand how this works. The college recruits them and then put them on the bench. So it's like a red shirt year. It's like, okay. I don't get the grooming. Maybe they're just grooming them. I don't know. What do I know? I know this much about football.
Yeah, you're a big sports guy over there. So
yeah.
Let's talk more about sports with you.
Yeah. One time I was working with Jan Rooney. I went over to their house, and Mickey was watching TV, football. Oh, and I said, hey, who's playing? He said, you don't watch football, do you? It was like the Super Bowl or something. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
All right, so question of the day. Here it is. What songs would you like to see on the library? Now, the library, as you know, we've lowered the price to $19. We're adding more and more stuff. But I'd like to see, what would you like to see on the library? We're planning a lot of things for it. And I have got so much backlog material that need to go on the library that I haven't shot films yet, haven't filmed, but it's just a ton of stuff. And so I'm going to get my 2 cents in there and all that stuff. But I'd like to hear what you would like to say. You know, not only songs, maybe instructional lessons. More detailed on altered dominance or whatever. I'd like to see what you have to say because the library is really meant to help you, and so we want to make sure we're hitting the right buttons and you're happy. Now, Night and Day is already on there, Jerome, but thank you. So please check that out. As we go through the live stream today, keep thinking about it. Throw them on up there, please. Okay. I want to talk about the accelerator program a second. But before I do, I want to acknowledge the guys that have all done it with me. And these sessions, it ends up being 20 sessions. Some guys have done the accelerator twice or once and a half. And so we spend a lot of time together. And all these folks have become, they're like friends, although they live across the country or whatever.
Can you just quickly explain what the accelerator is for maybe people that have no idea what it is?
Okay. The accelerator program is a commitment of doing 20 sessions one-on-one. It's a mentorship. We get together not at any specific time every week. You pick your own time every week so it can adjust to your schedule. And then I actually would like to see you twice a week, but if I realize that's not always possible, but at least once every week, week and a half. And I direct your specific needs and where you want to go, your goals. Some guys are very interested in improv and feel like that's where they need the most work. Some guys really want to learn chord melody better, being able to do an arrangement, add certain parts and stuff. And then so we make sure everybody gets a real good education as far as music theory and make sure you got that down. Now, some guys, there's no real level requirement. The only prerequisite is you got to have some time to practice. Okay, don't you want to sign up this and not do? I'm going to be giving you stuff, and you need to practice. But the problem with nowadays is nobody knows what to practice. They see a video from Lars here, and then one from Sherman, what's her name, Sharon, or one from me, or one from this guy, one from this guy. Nothing's cohesive. Nothing's, I learned a little of this, a little of that. I don't understand this. So that's what's happening. In my day growing up, you couldn't find education like that. It was a big deal when Joe Pass wrote a book, and Ted Green, and so those kind of things. There was not that much education. Remember the live stream we did? We talked about Mickey Baker and a Ronnie Lee book and clarinet books and stuff like that. And so those types of things that back then it was like, I remember buying a Beach Boy book because it had an E6th in it. And I said, what is an E6th? And there was a picture of it. Back then there wasn't even tab. Tab was a newer thing. They had diagrams, of course, but no tab. So education nowadays is just come the total opposite. Now there's so much stuff. It's like I don't know where to begin or end. Okay, so that is the accelerator program. If you're interested in that, book a discovery call and we'll see if it's right for you. And there should be a link somewhere for that. But I want to acknowledge these friends of mine now. Bill Reeves. Now, Bill has been to our camps. He's done the accelerator. We did a mastermind class. Wonderful player. Bill Reeves, Bruce Scher in Hawaii. Thank you. Butch, and Butch is on the live stream from Portland or Seattle.
Washington State.
Washington State. Cliff Wood, wonderful guy, came to camp. Chris Schmidt, Dave Robeson, David Cannon. We share something. We share rheumatoid arthritis together. He's got it worse than me. David Godfrey, Denny Blue, Don Boudreau. What's his last name? Come on, Wes.
Boudreau.
Thank you, sir.
Don is on the chat. How's it going, Don?
Don, what's happening, man? Don, you're going to dig this guitar right here. It's got your name on it, buddy. Edward Oskowski, Frank Rena. Gary Salima.
This is painful.
Relax.
This is the last.
Relax. Okay.
Keep going. There's got to be more than that. You know?
Oh, there is. There
Keep
is.
going.
Gary, well, you're
announce him.
interrupting me, man. Gary Salima. He's done the accelerators a couple of times. Wonderful player in Italy. Glenn Hitchinson from Australia. James McLemara. James Roma, who owns this guitar right here, and I have it on consignment. And Jason Bernstein. I just had an accelerator lesson with him. He's been to camp a couple times. Joel Powell, Joshua McLeod over in Singapore. By the way, Glenn is Australia. I don't know if I said that. Keith down in L.A. Locke. Is Locke here today?
I haven't seen him yet.
Locke. Mark Merritt, who came to our Jazz Fest and won a guitar. Mike Tinsley. I've had Mike Tinsley, for 15 or 20 years. Wonderful guy. Got some health issues working through. Mike Slater. Mike, wonderful guy, good player. Nathaniel's done it a couple times. Hopefully he'll come to camp this year. Nathaniel is a guy that I keep saying, I could write out anything, and I know you'll be able to do it in the next week. He's that kind of guy. He can work on something and he'll get it down. Paul Reese. Paul's a wonderful, wonderful guy. Did our mastermind. Wonderful player too. He bought he came to camp and he bought that. Do you remember that Wes Montgomery L5, Wes?
Yeah.
Yeah. He took that home. And Rich Bostock, one of the early guys to come to camp. And believe it or not, we made a lot of ground, and he's a wonderful player. Robert, do you see that guy's last name? How would you pronounce that last name?
Kakabale.
Yeah. He's a doctor, I believe. Wonderful guy. Roger Steen. Here's a funny guy. Very calm. He was in the group. Oh, crap. What was the group that...
I don't know.
It's a big rock band. Anyway. Roger Moeller from Seattle. Scott Randall. Seth Waddington, a wonderful player, man. Seth is he's a bluegrass kind of guy. Steve Hardwick, wonderful player too back east. And Shashil. Shashil's a wonderful jazz player in New York City. He's currently doing the Accelerator again. Tilo was over in Cambodia. He came from Cambodia to the Jazz Fest one year. Tim Dare over in Ireland. Tony Elman, wonderful player, wonderful guy, a doctor. He's the coach for the not a coach, the doctor for the Olympic boxing team. Tony Cook down in Camarillo and he won an amplifier at our Jazz Fest. And those drawings aren't rigged, are they, Wes? They're on the legit.
Yeah.
William Melton, wonderful guy, came to our camp this year, did the Jazz Fest. And Rob Malcolm, who lives locally to me. He's been to our camp a couple of times. Wonderful player. And, I said, Rob, you could probably come on over here and we could do it. But, the recordings, it's almost better doing the Zoom accelerator classes because they're all recorded. I can zoom in with all these fancy cameras, and we don't waste a whole lot of time chit-chatting. But anyway, thank you, all you wonderful guys, and for trusting your education to me.
Tom did it too, but he was, I think, before he was one of the first ones. The program's only been around for a year and a half, 2 years max, and Tom was one of the first, if not the first.
Yeah, he was.
So thank you, Tom.
Yeah, Tom. Tom is a great. Tom. It's funny, Tom. He's the kind of guy. Okay, you show him some stuff, and he'll when we talk about harmonic progressions and stuff, inversions and stuff, he'll end up composing something, and that's how guitar players are. You show them a lick, and they compose a piece of music, and I think that's fantastic. So, anyway, proud to know you, buddy. All right. So, you guys been doing the 13 licks of Christmas? Remember this? The 13 licks of Christmas. They've been going pretty strong, haven't they, Wes?
Yeah, they're available now in the library. Still got time to catch up. Free. They're all free. But yeah, we've done 8. Lick number 8 just dropped a little bit earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, well, the 7 others will be coming out until Christmas Eve. So you get a new lick every day with the PDF. And if you haven't signed up yet, or you don't even have to sign up if you haven't started yet, you can catch up. They're only 3-4 minutes long too, so little bite-sized thing to try to get you ready for your New Year's resolution, which we all know is to be a better player. But to be a better player is going to take some daily repetition. So jump on here and spend 5 to 15 minutes working on stuff and build a quick little habit. Doing these little licks, and then when New Year's comes around, you'll be ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, New Year's is coming, and we're all going to make commitments. We all do, at least for the first 2 weeks. But what happens is, at least this is my experience for me, is I do make resolutions and stuff, and I try to really stick with them. Some stick really well. Many of them go by the wayside. But I tell you, if you don't make resolutions, you just do the same old thing over and over again. And so a resolution generally means a commitment of some sort, your time, money, your mind, your physical body. You're going to have to make a commitment somehow, and then you'll be better for it. And then a lot of times you look back and you think, well, maybe, I was pretty relaxed on that, but you know what? I think I'm better off. I know I'm better off. And so we don't always have to achieve our super goal, and don't make resolutions. By next year, I'm going to be Joe Pass. Because Joe's dead, so you don't want to be completely like that. But anyway, enough of that.
Let's see. Clay just dropped in here.
Clay,
How's
what's
it going, Clay?
happening?
Whoops. He said he's checking in from Florida. Daughter had surgery,
Oh,
struggling with some pain, and trying to get through it. But thanks for checking in, buddy.
Yeah, what a wonderful, sweet little girl. We met her when Clay came out, him and his wife. And gosh, as a baby, she's had problems. And God, we just wish her all the best. And say your prayers. By the way, do you guys get Angel Studios? You know, there's Netflix, there's Prime, and all that, you know. There's one called Angel Studios. They have some really fantastic religious shows on there. And one of them is this one called Miracles, and where they bona fide doctors justify or certify miracles. And it's pretty amazing. We watched another one last night. Okay, what's new in the library, Wes?
Uh,
Well, I'll tell you, we got Rich's Blue Christmas CD download, right? And the Holiday Guitar CD download. And I believe those are free, aren't they?
Yep.
And especially if you're a member, of course. And those are two albums that have a lot of Christmas songs on it, Christmas tunes. But anyway, those are two albums I think are pretty good. I'm very proud of the Blue Christmas CD. That was really a fun album to record.
You could download these for free, too. So you don't have to just watch them on here. You can download them on your phone and have them on your phone and listen to them whenever you want.
There you go. There you go. Okay, we had a couple things here. Jim Chaplin said he wanted fingerstyle arranging ideas, and I do have a course on the library with that. Any other comments on here, Wes?
Nope.
Darn That Dream. That's a wonderful tune. We could put that on the list. Put it in the cache. Yeah, okay. Why don't we play another song? Oh, wait a minute. Don is on his way to a gig. All right, Don. Don does an Elvis impersonation. Don, when he originally signed up for the accelerator course, I thought, oh no, when I had gotten a Heritage 16-inch Super Eagle, and you know, he said, I want to get that because Elvis had, one. He had a Super 400 on the 1968 Singer Special. And I thought, no, I don't want to sell it to somebody who's going to use it as a prop. And then I heard Don, and he said, oh, no, I'm a jazz player. I do the Elvis thing, but I'm a jazz player. Okay. Turns out he is. And his father-in-law was a jazz guitarist. And so it's like, wow. Well, that's cool. Then I'm very happy that went to you.
Yeah, he's been playing it too, and he posted one of your Christmas arrangements the other day.
Oh, nice.
On Facebook. Yeah, thing sounds awesome.
Yeah.
He's good. He's a good player, man.
I know he is. And he does a lot of those shows. Makes a lot of people happy. Yeah,
especially right now, this time of year, all the holiday parades and stuff. He's probably busier than ever.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen him on a couple floats.
Really?
Yeah, with Elvis as he's like cruising by. Yeah. On the back of like a, someone's pickup truck trailer, and he's like sitting there playing. It's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I have a blue.
It's like the little town parade,
Nice, yeah. Gary Newmark did a parade with his drums.
Yeah, it's cool. Sweet.
Yeah, Blue Christmas. So, what is Santa's favorite state? Idaho, ho, ho. Isn't that funny?
No.
Who is Santa's favorite singer? Spruce Springsteen. Or is it Elvis? Do you like that one?
No, that was actually worse. These get worse and worse.
What
as
is
they go.
Santa's favorite potato chip? Chris Pringles. Okay, that's funny, man. Why was Santa's little helper depressed? Because he had low self-esteem.
This would be funnier if you actually thought of these and didn't just print out a bunch of them off the internet and
Well, they're
read
good.
them.
They're good. I'm going to intersperse them through the show just to keep everybody happy. All right.
Oh, Don said that was at the Damariscotta Pumpkin Fest when he was on the back of the.
Oh, nice.
It looked fun. It looked like there was a ton of people out there.
Cool, man.
Talk about a good way to get to a lot of audiences. A lot of people see your stuff is
Oh, yeah.
you have them sit there and you just drive past them all. And play in front of like 10,000 people in 3 minutes.
Exactly. Yeah. I've done a parade or two in my lifetime.
What you should do is when they do the big cruise night is put a trailer behind your Crown Vic and put the band on there.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I remember we went to the Templeton parade and they had a band, a surf band.
Yeah.
That was cool. Look at Jimbo's laughing, but he's easily amused.
Jim probably forwarded you those emails.
Hey, what does Mrs. Claus say to Santa?
Jim's just laughing because you actually thought they were good and you're saying them on air right now. He sent them to you as a joke. It's like, I wonder if Rich will say these on air and think they're good. Yep.
What does Mrs. Claus say to Santa when there's a cloud in the sky? It looks like rain, dear. God, that's funny. All right, let's play a song. Here is Have Yourself... Well, no. Well, I shouldn't have told you. It's Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. I played that song a million times, and for some reason I played the bridge. There it is. Oh yeah. Okay, splice that bridge in. Jeez.
It's Don's birthday today.
No way.
Yeah, he says he's officially an old fart. He wants to hear that you got to play the fingerstyle.
You know, where'd it go? There's my lick. How old are you, Don? I have a feeling he's not really an old fart. So I had a birthday, October 22nd, and I can't believe it. 74 years old. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold everything. My God. What do you call baby snowmen? Children. God, that's funny. What comes at the end of Christmas Day? The letter Y. And I keep asking myself.
Don's 63.
Oh, to be 63. Good grief, 63. Oh, that was a great year. Good for you, Don. You lived another year. Okay. Hey, I played a gig at this fancy place. I don't know if you're going to show any of those videos, Wes. Did you see those links?
I mean, I don't know where to. I didn't look at them. There's
That's
no.
all right. Okay, this is called Sensorno. It's this
Sensorio.
It's all these lights. That's over here in Paso Robles. It's really incredible what they do with these lights, and then you walk all over this acres and acres of lights, and it's all solar powered. It's crazy. But it's very artful and stuff. And so they have this big, beautiful stage. And with fire pits all over the place. Once you walk around there and you come back and grab yourself a hot chocolate and sit down by the fire pit, listen to the band. And the band has got this beautiful stage, and they have these huge heaters up there. And if the wind's not blowing, man, the stage is nice and cozy. But the time I played, the wind was blowing, and it's cold, man. And it's like when the temperature gets around 62, this finger goes numb. So when it gets 55 or whatever, and I know you guys are back east and you're saying 55, you can go out in shorts and flip-flops, when it's 2 in Minnesota. But this finger goes numb, and it's like, oh my God, it's so weird to play with a numb finger. It's like, but you got to check these things out. These things are hand warmers, and Gail got them for me. I think they were like $20 on Reverb.
Amazon,
yeah. Oops. They also got a flashlight. You check that out. And you got these hand warmers, and I put them in my pocket on my coat, and they get so hot actually you can barely hold them. So there's 3 levels, but man, it feels so good to put your hand in there, and then it just warms them up for like in between tunes, or when the bass player's taking a solo, put your hand in there. It feels so good. So if you're ever out doing anything like that, or you're out in the cold and you need to keep your hands warm, check these out. I don't know the brand name and whatever. It's been rubbed off. I've had these for a while. But you charge them up, and they're fantastic to just keep your hands somewhat warm. They're great. My daughter has the same issue with cold hands. There's a medical word for it. I don't know what it is. It's something like cold hands. But anyway, if you need something like that, check it out. It's well worth it. I think it was $20. I would have paid $100 just to do that. What's up next, Wes, on our itinerary?
I'm not sure.
Hey,
it's number 7.
Wes, how do you invite Santa to a party? You request his presence. Oh, that's good. Eh? Man, that's funny. Or what about this? What do you get if you cross a snowman with a vampire? Frostbite. What do you call someone who's scared of Santa? Claustrophobic. Uh-huh. All right, Jazz Fest update. Wait a minute. That's called Renard's syndrome. Interesting. Next year I lose my hair. Don, take your minerals. Take your minerals. Jazz Fest. Okay, so get your tickets now because the price of the tickets January 15th are going up. And so it's going up to $329 for an all-access pass. So that's 3 days, 20 sessions of lessons, concerts, all the concerts, and there's people playing all over the place. And then also there's a jam room. It's going to be really the best one yet. So get your tickets. Rooms have to be booked at the Marriott by the 13th of February. So to get the discounted hotel rate. So you want to get in on that. It's fun to stay at the hotel where it's at. And I think the rate is around $189. And that, I believe, includes breakfast. So it's a great deal. You'll have the time of your life. You'll get to see, we have a lot of exhibitors. You'll get to see some wonderful guitars, and you'll see some fantastic players. So it's an opportunity you don't want to pass up. So put it on your books. Put it on the books. Get on out here. You know, when it's freezing out there in Minnesota and Wisconsin, Indiana, you come out to California and you're going to have sunshine, lollipops, everything turning up roses. You're going to love it. You're not going to want to go back. So, jazzguitarfest.com. Make sure you get into it. Don, it would be so nice to see you and Tom, Gordon. Come on, boys. Get on out here. Hey, Paul. Paul came. He had fun. James McNamara came. He had fun. It's a fun time is guaranteed for all. What do you call a snowman that has a temper tantrum? A meltdown. All right. Guitars in and out. All right, so you probably saw the video that I did on this Eastman 480. Nice guitar, wonderful guitar. It's just under a couple grand. A fantastic guitar you keep for a long time. And you put the new video on there. Good. So it's a wonderful guitar. Start the new year off right. If you need a nice archtop, it's like, come on, get with the program. Do it. It's got all John Pisano's little detailed things. Jimbo 52. Is that Jim Rolfe?
Yeah.
Oh. Everybody got their names changed and stuff. Jim Rolfe.
It's been like that for like 2 months.
I don't know. That guitar, this is a 68 175. I think it sounds fantastic. It's funny. The guitar will feed back. Everybody says, "Oh, get a 175." They don't feed back. Bullshit. They feed back. So you got to be careful just as much, even with something like this. So, but I just wanted to show you this. We'll do a video on this sometime. This guitar is a Super Eagle with a floater, and this is on consignment. It's going to be around the $5,500 mark, and a solid woods 18-inch. It's out of tune. Now this guitar just has a volume control. So what you do is you set your tone on your amp and you leave it. You don't fuss around with it anymore. It's a done deal. And if you talk about volume-wise, this low E string cracks me up. It sounds like, well, I got a stomach ache this morning. Come on. Wes,
That
could you?
sounds super bright.
Yeah, could you dial in that sound maybe, and also that it's kind of a low output pickup. Jeez. Need to raise the bass on it.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Roll off the high end. Testing, 1, 2. Did you change my mic?
I'm changing the guitar, man. Come on. Like I don't. There was no high end on the guitar. I mean, there's.
There you go. Nice. It's got the sound of raindrops coming out of each note. Anyway, there it is. We'll do a little thing on this at a later date, but this thing is like a 96, so it's like, what, 30 years old almost? And it looks brand spanking new. As a matter of fact, there wasn't even a strap button, so I had to put a strap button on it because I gotta be able to play the thing to a degree, anyways. So if you're interested in this, you want to be the first before I put out this video, then let me know. You know, you think 18 inches, okay, it's going to be, I'm going to kill my shoulder. Well, if you play it like this, you probably will. But if you play it like this, across your body, play it like that, the neck is in your face, like, because of the, because you got a big body, the neck is up here. On a 16-inch, it's more down like this. So it feels really good. Okay, anyway. So, we also have this guild in back of us. Guild 500. I have a Heritage Eagle. I just ordered for Frank. Have you seen Frank on the live stream?
I have not.
A standard 2 Heritage 530 with P90s, and so we should be getting that in real soon. So that's kind of cool. You know what else we're getting in? We're getting a Morley pedal that allows me to hook up. It allows you to hook up 3 different outputs, and you just hit a button and you get a different output. So here's our plan. We want to put a mic on the Hendrickson, put a mic on the Quilter, and then one for the direct into the mixer, so you can compare and contrast. Something I should have done right now is, let me turn this off, and let's hear this acoustically. It's got the sound for that, doesn't it? That's even with just the old thumb. Anyway. Shall we take a little short pause for the cause?
Sure.
Let's take a little break. This is the band leader sign for break. Break. Okay. And, the old school band leaders, they used to go like this. Hey, what key? You say, what key do you want to do this song in? And they go, well, I can't. 2 down. That means B flat. 2 up, key of D. So if it's up, it's sharp. Down, it's flat. You can't just say, of course, you can't just say B flat. No, you got to go like this. Okay, thank you. So when they first do that to you, you're like, what? All right, so the break tune we're going to do is off the Christmas CD, and that is Deck the Halls. I want to tell a little story about recording this CD. We recorded it at my old house, and it was with my group, Daryl DeVores on piano, Roy Carlson on bass, Gary Newmark on drums. We played together for 20 years or longer. And we didn't rehearse anything until they got here. So I would kind of like say, okay, well, let's record next Thursday at 10 o'clock. And, okay, everybody put it on their schedule, and I would write an arrangement of a few things. and they'd come in and we just would run it down a few times, talk it through, and do it. Now on this tune, Deck the Halls, I said to Daryl, could you do an intro, like a piano intro, just off the cuff? And he said, okay. And this is what he came up with first time. It's like, these guys are really good. I mean, you didn't work out a thing. And so this is Deck the Halls. Well, there it is. Everybody get a break, get a coffee, take a leak. Yeah, that's one smoking track, isn't it? That was when I had an endorsement with Hofner, and that was a Hofner vice president. Vice president, I think it was called. And that was a nice guitar. It was, but I always thought that it didn't have a very rounded tone. I felt the tone was always a little, So, but it seemed to work good for the recording, and the guitar did cut through the band, so it did everything it's supposed to. I ended up selling it at a guitar show, only because I started playing Jazzica, I think. And you can't keep them all, can you? Well, what's the difference between the regular alphabet and the Christmas alphabet? The Christmas alphabet has no L. God, that's funny. Okay, where are we at here, Wes? What's going on here? Got anything? What time is it? Okay. Time to play Name That Tune. Ready? Do you want to put up that thing there, Wes? It's time to play Name That Song. Name That Tune. So, are you ready? Here's our first one. Name the song just by the chord changes. Okay, here comes the second A section. I'll call the chords out. We're in A minor. A minor, D minor, G, C, F, D minor, E. Tom did it again. He was the first one up here. Fly Me to the Moon. Cheer Up Charlie 79 was next, and Danielle, Fly Me to the Moon. All right. Tom did it again. Tom he's quick. He's quick with the typewriter, quick with the ear. Okay, so you guys Guys got to get on it now. Here's the next one. A little slower. Here's the tell-all. Here's the chords. B flat, A flat, G, C, F. C7, F minor, B flat, E flat, E diminished. There it is. Anybody? You got it yet? There we go.
Lachlan got it. You see that?
Oh, Locke, way to go, Doxy. That is Doxy, and Doxy's a song that is on the jazz guitar improv course, which you can find from guitarcollege.com. Doxy, now that's a tune, Sonny Rollins. You got to know that tune, man. That's a great little tune. It's fun. That's one of the most fun songs to play. I guess I'm old, but I love that tune. I love that song. Oh, Locke learned it from the improv course. Oh, fantastic, Locke. Good. All right, you ready for the last one? Now, so far, both Tom and Locke get a Christmas cookie. You get an extra one this year. All right, let's hear this. How about this one? Not so nice. The tell-all is coming in a second. What do you think? Not wave. Gordon, got it. Desafinada. All right. Desafinada. Yeah, good ears, good ears. It sounds like Girl from Ipanema for a minute there, and then so now it's rough. But this song, it modulates to the key of A. Ba ba da ba da. So here we are in. So modulating to the key of A there is a tell-all sign. So Gordon, good job. Extra cookie. You put in a few more extra sprinkles on there. By the way, do they still, bakers still bake Christmas cookies with the little silver balls on them? I was just thinking about that. You don't see that too often. And they were kind of hard anyways, those little stupid silver balls. Always like just the regular old sprinkles. Oh, well, you guys did good. Jesse Patterson's here. Doxy, you're a little late, Jesse, but thank you for joining us. Wes, do you want to do roll call again? Okay. Got any other comments or anything? It says Wes comments.
Just whatever you. Yeah, no, they're just no.
I want to grab this other guitar. I want to play another tune. Whoops. Yeah, this Guild X500 in just total beautiful shape. That's what gets me about some of these guitars. They're just in gorgeous shape. It's like nobody played them. Poor little guy got, somebody built it. It's like having, a toy that nobody plays with. Puff the Magic Dragon, And so if you have guitars, you got to play them. Otherwise, as Kenny Burrell says, they get mad at you and then they start self-destructing. Which, very true. Silver balls, silver balls. I'm going to go back to this guy. Only because I can. I've got this other 56 L4 that I've been dragging my feet on. I got to order a pickup for it, and still kind of unsure which one I want to get and all that stuff. And it's like, here's our Vine cable. By the way, rattlesnake cables, that's some of the best cables you're going to get. Right, Wes? Yeah, Santa Claus is coming to town. By the way, we watched this movie. It's called Yes, Virginia, There Is a Santa Claus. And it's got like Ed Asner in it and Richard Thomas, the guy from John Boy, from whatever that show was back in the day. And one of my favorite guys, Charles Bronson, is in it. And it's got this. It's a true story, actually, and it's about this a writer for a newspaper, and he writes this beautiful thing about Santa Claus. And I forgot to bring it out today. I was going to read it. It's really, really neat. It was a very cool little movie. It's old, a movie from the 70s or something. So it's, you got to get past the way it looks, But once you get past that, it's pretty good. So anyway, that's a wonderful little one. Okay, where are we at? I guess we're almost going to be winding it down here. So, I want to thank everybody for this last year, for you guys joining us all the time and putting your input in and just making it more fun for us. Because believe it or not, we're not going to do this unless you show up. And so we'll have to figure out a new time, maybe. I don't know. We'll let you know. Make sure you're on our mailing list. And you go to Guitar College. If you're not, go to guitarcollege.com, get on the newsletter, get your name in there. And so you can always be aware when we upload new videos and all that stuff. So this coming year, I'm excited. My health, I believe, has improved a lot. And it's because of diet. And so I feel very positive for the new year coming up. And I've got a host of things that I want to get done. I want to get a bunch of stuff done. Because let's face it, you never know. You never know. Gosh, I just had a friend pass away in his sleep. It's like, it's a great way to go. You go to sleep and wake up in heaven. But, gee whiz, wasn't even sick as far as I know. It's like, geez, what the hell? So, maybe I shouldn't use that word like that. But anyway, I think, if you're not going to do something now, and you haven't done it, when are you going to do whatever it is you're going to do? So don't put it off anymore. And so that's my motto. So have a wonderful Christmas. Make sure you remember what Christmas is all about. last minute dealy bobs before we move on. Once you get your amp switcher in place besides the Mackie, Hendrickson, and Quilter, be cool to put a tube amp in the mix. I don't have one. Actually, I don't have one. I don't have a tube amp. I had a 66 Deluxe. I had a 68 Vibro Verb. And once I got my Quilter and stuff, it's like I sold them. So I don't have those anymore. But I do have a handmade tube amp by a friend of mine and somebody else who was a wonderful amp maker, custom. It never took off, and he wouldn't have been able to keep up with demand anyways. But it's a wonderful amp, but I just never play it. It's got 2 10s, and getting in and out of the car is the issue. Okay, anyway, tell you what, have a wonderful Christmas and a wonderful New Year, and I will see you later. Remember, let me know what are songs that you want to see on the library. There you go, Locke. It's been a great year. Here's to another one. Shouldn't we be in flying cars? Maybe it's closer than we think. Okay, Happy New Year.